Compass FM with Steph and Kenny Rogers, and the first edition, Something's Burning. Hopefully not, because we have fire restrictions at the moment. We don't want that. And if you're looking for a fire permit, you need to check It's All Right to Light by checking out Fire and Emergency New Zealand. It's not how originally I was going to start that voice break, but in the studio we welcome Ward Shearman from the Hurunui Youth Program. How are you, Ward?
Good, thank you. Thank you for letting me come along.
You're welcome. Did you like that impromptu fire and emergency notice I just gave out there?
Very, very relevant at the moment.
Definitely, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, especially at this time of the year. Hey, so Ward, we thought we'd talk about the year that was, and we were just talking off air, and you know, sort of the energy levels are running possibly a wee bit low, but how are the teens going? How have they gone this year with Hurunui Youth Program?
Yeah, it was a rocky start to the year. Obviously, with me coming into the job and learning the role, and then trying to build the brand, and then we got that awesome lockdown in. But since then, we've gone through and we've built the team, and it's just been a fantastic finish to the year. The HYP brand itself is so big at the moment, and it's just getting bigger. We are bringing back the hype.
That is fantastic. So can you give us a little bit of an idea of, the hype? What ages are these youths that can come along to Hurunui Youth?
Yeah, so we work with the 12 to 24-year-olds. Quite rare that we'll get anyone up to 24
Up to 24, yeah.
But, all the high school kids in the program, we've got big numbers recruited for next year, which is fantastic.
So what numbers are you looking at for the next year?
Yeah, so for the Youth Council itself, we've got a full Youth Council, 12 members,
Brilliant.
4 returning ones.
Yes.
And for HYP, we've got 26 members on for HYP.
That's fantastic. So on average, what have you had in the past for the Hurunui Youth program? I suppose it fluctuates quite a wee bit as, the kids, sort of come and go and they get into their teendom, and sometimes that's not always their gig.
No.
But, and same for the Youth Council. So is numbers are obviously up. What have they sort of been in the past?
They are up. This year for the Youth Council, we had 7. We haven't had any Youth Council members from Cheviot for a few years, and for next year we've got 2.
That's brilliant.
I am absolutely stoked
Good
with
old
that.
Cheviot, eh? It's a lovely place. I love that up there, actually. I really love Gore Bay. I mean, the whole of the Hurunui is just spectacular. You feel like you're in a movie scene, really, don't you?
It's good because I get to go to the schools quite a bit. Go to each three schools each week, and you get to drive around the district, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely, what a way to spend a job.
Yeah. So what are some of the schools, if you can just name some of the schools that have, helped you out this year or helped connect with the youth as well?
Yeah. So Hurunui College, it's in Cheviot Area School and Muri School have all been fantastic. The staff there, the kids themselves, you walk in, you feel like a rock star.
Nice.
Kind of thing. And they're just on board with it, and they're so, I can't thank them enough. They've helped me keep my job.
That's brilliant.
And they're building the job as well, so it's brilliant.
And you get to see some really fun activities. Have you done any fun activities this year, or is it sort of more about just reconnecting with the youth and getting them part of Hurunui Youth Program and Hurunui Youth Council as well? Yeah,
it started out that way. My big focus for the year was to rebuild the brand, and with the year that we had, it was a bit interesting, but the last 4 months, the team, the HYP team, have just come on board brilliantly. We've had the Neon Nui. We helped Sam at Waimak run the all-night
the Y
party.
Youth, the all-night party. How did that go? Did you go on that?
I did. It went all night. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it took you a couple of days to recover, did it?
I'm not as young as I used to.
No, yeah.
But it was fantastic.
I'm so pleased that you're able to be part of that and be involved, and that we could hold it,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, 150 youth come along to it, so
that's
it was
brilliant.
And we're looking at trying to work as much with Sam next year as well. So
Y Youth. That's
get the teams working together. But we've been to the Waipara fireworks. We've had the Amberley AMP show. It's the Neon Nui. It was interesting. My first formal I've organised.
Yeah,
fantastic. And the team have just their teamwork, their bond that they've made this year is it's brilliant. And
that'll serve them lifelong as well too. I think, as you're saying, it's been a really tough year, but some really cool positives that have come out of this. As you're saying, you've got more people who has joined the HYP as well as the Youth Council, because I think the youth just want, like anyone, they want to feel connected, especially now, I think more so than ever, and be part of something super cool.
It is. It's as I was saying before, I can't thank them enough. They they come to an event, then they go back and talk to their mates about it, and it is building back up brilliantly. And it's the team themselves have done the hard work. I'm the one that just gets all the glory for it. But
yeah, you're sort of kind of the guiding at the end of the waka. You're the steering part of that.
Well, the America's Cup, I'm the helmsman at the moment, but they are doing all the work, and the team building that they've shown and resilience throughout this year with everything they've been through is it's inspiring to me. It makes me want to go to work.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now talking to Ward Shearman from the Hurunui Youth Program and also Youth Council. Just as we finish up, what are you looking forward to in 2021?
Yeah, so a lot more events. Uninterrupted is the plan.
yeah, fingers crossed.
So we got the training camp in January for my team.
Brilliant.
And then we're getting into a social experiment again in February, and then we got the AMP shows all through March. So it's just hitting the ground running next year.
That's brilliant.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Can't wait. Now, if anyone would like to know more information about Hurunui Youth Program or the Youth Council, what would be the best way to get hold of you?
Yeah, so if you follow Hurunui Youth on social media, it's the easiest way to get hold of myself and Rebecca, who was here a few weeks ago, my new offsider, my partner in crime.
Yep, awesome.
And it would be the easiest way to do it.
And you can always send a personal message through that way as well, too.
You can.
That's brilliant. Hey, Ward Shearman, thank you so much for coming in. I wish you and all the team at Hurunui Youth Program and the Hurunui Youth Council a happy 2020 and a happy new year for 2021.
Thank you very much. And from HYP to Compass, you've supported us and promoted our events. So from us to you guys, thank you and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thanks very much, Ward.